Are you the leader of your own experience? Are you choosing to coach yourself? Are you taking responsibility for your life experience, for how your business unfolds, for what's going on in your external world and in your environment? And I don't mean control. I mean, are you taking responsibility? Because you are epic and you are the leader of your experience. You get to choose, you get to decide, you get to define what every step of the way looks like, feels like. Not controlling it, but deciding this is what I choose to experience. This is who I choose to work with. This is how I want my relationship with my business to look like. I choose to get paid for my gifts. Whatever it is, you get to decide what your extraordinary is. And if you're not leading yourself there, then it may be time to check in with what your beliefs are and what your thoughts are about how the universe works. We're not waiting for life to be handed to us on a silver platter. We must pull up our adult pants and get the job done in co-creation with the universe, which means we've got to be an active participant. Are you being an active participant in the pursuit of your dreams? If you're not, that's okay, but you get the opportunity to choose differently. Find out about this and more in this week's episode. I'll see you on the inside. Do you ever get overwhelmed by all the noise out there? Everyone and their dog sharing their newest business strategy and all the things that you need to do in order to create the success you desire. As healers and coaches, as empaths, as change makers, it can be really difficult to weed through all the noise and the chaos that's out there. But here's what I know to be true in this online space. No matter what, if you stay true to you, if you bring it back to your roots, if you ground into who you are and you show up authentically and you are committed to showing up day in and day out, no matter what's going on out there, you will succeed. There is this law that states if we do enough of the right things enough times, we tap into momentum. But in order to do that, you've got to be able to turn off all the noise and come to a place of your truth, of your essence, of how you want to show up. Sure, you could start a Facebook group. Sure, you could dial into all these different strategies and tactics. Yes, you could follow some guru who has it all figured out, or so they say. Or you could make it so much simpler on yourself and really just dial into your elemental truth. Who are you? What do you want to experience? And why? And then take action from that place. It's so overwhelming. It's no wonder that 95% of coaches fail within the first year because there's so much noise out there and there's so many things to pay attention to. And then you try to do the strategy before you've got the basics and the foundation. And then you burn out, you get exhausted, you go into adrenal fatigue, it's too much, you get overwhelmed, you're stressed out, you've lost time with your family, and you're like, this isn't for me. But if you bring it back to the basics, if you ground into your truth first, and then you add the strategy on top of that, that's where the game changes. And that's where you need to be in this moment. If you're listening to this right now, it's where you need to be. The online coaching industry is getting noisier and noisier. There are scams out there. There are people saying that they can help you with something when they can't. Maybe you're one who has been burnt by a coach who said that they could help you get results and it didn't work. And so now you're afraid to invest in a new coach because it feels like there's just noise and no actual results out there. Bring it back to who you are. Bring it back to the truth, which is why it's so important to me that when I work with motivated healers and coaches who are ready to get paid for their gifts, that we first and foremost focus on your relationship with you and with your business so that all the noise out there and all the strategies out there and all the crap does not distract you And you can build a solid foundation that will stand the test of time while dancing to the beat of your own drum, while tapping into your own personal divine timing rhythm. There's no such thing as one size fits all business strategy. This cookie cutter stuff just doesn't work anymore because your soul doesn't fit in a box. Your soul does not fit in someone else's strategy. You've got to discover your own strategy, your own sandbox for your intuition to play in. Will you need to learn some strategy? Yes. Will you need to put some structures and systems in place? Yes, absolutely. But you're going to do it your way. Are you engaged in your own evolution, in your own evolutionary process? Call it what you like. Call it a frequency upgrade, call it ascension, call it frequency shift, call it an upgrade, call it an up level in this video game of life, we call it. It doesn't matter what you label it as, but are you, as the driver of your life, choosing your experience, or are you just allowing yourself to be at the whim? Your body carries this ultimate power. It is more powerful than any technological device on this planet. You create your experience. You create your gold, your extraordinary, whatever that is for you. You decide what that extraordinary is. You define that. You visualize that. And then you choose to experience it. And in the choosing, you are then driven into action. There's a lot of moving pieces here. And all these strategies and all the noise out there isn't going to do you any good if you first and foremost don't know what you want to experience. Do you even know what your extraordinary looks like? Have you mapped that out? Do you have a roadmap for where you want to go? Not how you're going to get there, but where you want to go. The how is none of your business, but figuring out where you want to go is really important, because if you don't know where you're going, you'll never get there. And then you're allowing yourself to be at the whim of the energetics, the influences, the numerology, the solar system, the moon cycles, all of these things that in actuality do not control you. You must be the alchemist of your life experience. And if you want to get paid for your gifts, if you are a healer or a coach or a change maker or a visionary, whatever label you want to give yourself, if you're out there and you're like, man, I just wish I could figure out how to get paid for this magic that I have, but I don't know how to market it. I don't know how to sell it. I don't know how to put it out there. I don't want to sell. All this stuff that rises up for you, you get to decide. There will be things you need to learn. There will be things you need to do in any upgrade, frequency or physical. There are always new things to experience, but I know you can learn new things. I am fully in 100% belief that you can do hard things because you already have. If you are here listening to this podcast, watching this video, I know for sure that you have done hard things and you have overcome them. And you can do it again by learning the systems and structures and the foundation that you need to create a business that works for you, that allows you to play with your intuition and create massive impact while also creating sustainable revenue. But you've got to understand that we're not at the whim of things. There's a lot of energetic influences happening right now. There's multiple planets in retrograde. There's all sorts of numerological influences. All this stuff is happening and it's all outside of you. Yes, we are all connected and yes, we are influenced by it, but you decide how you are influenced by it. Will you let yourself be taken away by it, distracted by it, pulled off of alignment by it? Or will you choose to leverage it to your advantage and use the energy? Because that's what it's there for you to alchemize your life. It's not there to punish you. That energy isn't happening to punish you or beat you up or make you feel insignificant. It is meant for you to leverage, to upgrade, to ascend, to up-level, whatever label you want to give that. It is designed for you to transmute energy because your body has the ability to do that. If you don't know how to tap into that, reach out to me, because this is the work I do with my clients. I help you find that pathway that is yours, because I know that you don't fit in a box. And I know that this cookie cutter bullshit strategy doesn't work for you, which is why you've struggled so much in the past. Stop struggling. Start alchemizing. I'm guessing that you want to attract new clients into your business model, whatever that looks like, whether you call it a business or not, but you want to attract new clients so that you can work with your gifts, get paid for your gifts, and create incredible impact in the world. And in doing so, my question is, have you decided who you will dance with? Have you chosen your family? Or are you kind of just putting yourself out there in the hopes that somebody will see you, not really sure what you're doing, and just kind of hoping and winging and hoping for the best? Are you throwing spaghetti at the wall in the hopes that something will stick? Or do you have a clear pathway and a clear vision of who you are dancing with? Have you chosen your family? Your family of clients, your family of collaboration, your family of coaches and mentors? Have you made a decision about that? Your mentor does not just come along randomly, handed to you on a silver platter, and neither do your clients. Your family is chosen, your mentors are chosen, and so are your clients. Yes, you need to do all that inner work. Yes, you need to amplify, you need to alchemize, you need to make decisions, and then you must take action in the choosing and the attracting. Can't just sit on our patios and meditate about it, as much as I would love to say you can. There is action to be taken. But did you choose? Or are you caught up in what I love to call niche drama, still trying to figure out who it is you even work with? Or are you in the marketing stage of, I want to speak to everybody, and in that nobody hears you? Choose your family, choose your clients, choose your mentor, choose. We are not at the whim of divine timing. This concept of, oh, well, if it's meant to be, it will be. If the universe wants me to experience it, then I will. No, you decide. You are in co-creation with the universe, which means you've got to be an active participant in the action. An active participant in the visualization, in the pause, in the activation of feeling, in the alchemization, and in the physical doing. All of it belongs. So have you chosen your family? Do you know who you work with? And are you doing things that attracts those people to you? If you don't know how to do this, reach out to me. Let's chat. This is exactly what I help my clients figure out.